We are on.
Okay, good. 13 days ago, I put about a 5.5 pound Angus prime roast, or I'm sorry, ribeye roast in the refrigerator. Kept it at 38 to 40 degrees to dry age, and today is the day I'm going to be trimming it up. From everything I've learned on the internet, so it must be true, I will be removing the fat cap and this little tail part. Some sites recommend that you can use that for beef stock. I am not quite comfortable at that level yet, but let's see how it goes. So I have my surface area, my knife prepped, and since I'm not going to cook these until later tonight, I will wrap them up in wax paper and in butchering paper, and put them back in the fridge. They should be good and safe for that. Surprisingly, there's discoloration. There's definitely weight loss, but for those who are kind of skeptical, there's not any mold, mildew, any other gross, icky signs of aging. This is a process that was done for centuries, obviously before refrigeration. So I am quite comfortable with the product at this point. Okay, I'm going to move on over here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trim both ends. Since I am right-handed, I don't know, you might want to get on this side. And I am just going to take off, like I said, just this end piece here. And it does cut pretty stiff on the first slice. But what you'll notice, and this is kind of neat, after I've removed that slice, you see this is tender, this is firm, okay? The meat inside is probably some of the softest steak that I've ever seen or I've ever worked with. Definitely restaurant quality meat. So I'm gonna. This is a toss piece. I don't want to do anything with that quite yet. I know you can do things. I'm not that comfortable. What I've been debating is if I want to trim off the fat and the tail as it's in its roast, or if I want to do it per steak. I think I'm going to do it per steak. I'm not an expert with a knife quite yet, so if I mess up, then I have some wiggle room by doing that. I'm hoping this thing will yield 3 decent size steaks. We're doing that because the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight is tonight, so we're having a special dinner. Like I said, this only cost us $55 to $60 for 3 steaks, where if we were to go anywhere that did a 13-day or longer aging process for a complete meal, you're looking easily $50 to $80 each. So cost savings is there by doing this myself. So I'm going to use the knife blade. It's kind of a measuring to get a nice thick steak. I didn't have a rule or anything. This is about the size of steak that I want to yield, though. So I think that's a good rule of thumb, and it'll keep each steak consistent. Again, it is boneless, so that was key to my comfort level to doing this. So here we go. Here's our first steak. Once again, I'm going to show you the marbling in it has changed over the original photos that I've showed some of you guys. What I do need to remove is this extra hard layer, and basically what the steak has done is encapsulated itself into a to protect the center meat. So this portion here comes right off. I'm just going to do a square cut. I'll round it up to make it look actually like a steak here shortly. Again, I am not. This is my first rodeo on this. I'm not an expert with the knife like like some of the YouTube videos that you'll see that do this process. This is my my first go around here. So it's going to be kind of square in this area. Not a big deal. Actually, I'm just following the lines that the steak has given me. It's fat that would be trimmed off anyway. My cooking method is going to be in a cast iron, and I'm going to take that cast iron and put olive oil in it, let it get as hot as I can possibly get it, and from there I'm just going to sear one side for about a minute, minute and a half, sear the other side. I'm thinking about seasoning the steak, real simple, salt and pepper, coarse salt, like a kosher salt or sea salt, and a crushed peppercorn out of a pepper mill. Something nice and simple. I don't want to take away from, I don't want to use too much seasoning and take away from the process that I've just worked 13 days on. So, why 13 days, you say? Because I forgot the day before to make it an actual 2-week, 14-day process. Techno music in the background, that's good. That'll work. There was some good meat there in the fat cap area. I was trying to save it. Now I understand why butchers or chefs go around to cut it. This is a first state. It will cook down. I probably need to make the next ones a little thicker. That fat is not tough. I did leave some fat on it. It'll render in the grill though. Very pliable, very flexible steak. Compared to the portions that you saw me cut off. But I'm definitely happy, and this is what it'll be after I grill it. I'll let you guys know what the end outcome is.